Good timing, Raul. Oh, Echo.
Literally just pulled in through the door right now.
Yeah, I had no idea you had some kind of...
Yeah, I thought I told you earlier.
Genuine question. Where did you tell me that?
I typed it in the chat. Did I not?
If you did, I did not see it.
Then if so, my apologies for that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both of us at that point.
Wanna fight about it?
I'm not
did you
going.
take a look?
Nah, sorry, I'm not gonna fight with nobody who likes inferior games.
Dang. You must have a constant... You must love yourself since you never fight with yourself. Then.
Yeah, what's the reverse of a Napoleon complex?
That's a good question.
Resident Evil 3 complex.
I don't know. Napoleon was short. Maybe a Shaq complex. How's it going, everybody? Raul and I and Raul's cousin are all back with some Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
See you tomorrow.
He is currently getting some stuff set up. He just got in the door, so we'll be doing some stuff on our own real quick.
No, sorry about that, y'all. I literally... Okay, so good news. I'm in the process of getting my license. And my last lesson took me a little extra time. I'm behind the wheel. I'm learning. And I'm back in one piece, which is a W in my book.
Yeah, I mean, I know how to operate a vehicle, but I'm not capable of operating a vehicle at most times.
Oh, right, because your leg.
That and I see things that I'm not supposed to see.
Oh shit. I keep forgetting about that. Because to me, you're like... To me, you're perfectly normal. Juxtaposed to me.
It be like that sometimes.
But let me just hit to go live right now.
My bitrate is showing that it's not doing very good. Why is my connection unstable?
I don't know. Is it because you're streaming with me?
Poor network connection detected, but why? I'm confused. I hope I at least sound okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What happened?
Yo, Adrian just sent me a pic of gas prices in California. Hey yo, fuck that.
Oh, those aren't very good. Hold on,
Have you seen how much they are?
I've seen some bit. Like, how bad is it?
How much is it here? Like 320, 340?
Somewhere between like the very border of $2 and like $3.50. Most places are in that
California.
range.
California for unleaded is $7.59.
Alright, I'm not gonna. That's messed up, but that's a little bit funny because holy crap. Alright, so while you're getting started, I'm gonna do some arena stuff.
Oh no, I'm live right now.
Oh, okay, good.
What's up, ladies, gentlemen, all the beautiful beings in between, and to the fine residents of
Take
Omaha,
four in English.
of Omaha, Nebraska. Not the people from Wichita, Kansas, or Lawrence, Kansas, or Andover, Kansas.
Is there seriously an Andover too?
Me and Lou found that earlier when we were trying to look for somewhere to drop off books. It gave me Andover Public Library, and it's literally right next to Lawrence, Kansas.
That's so dumb.
How do you think I feel?
Nope. Stay away from me. Yeet.
Alright, so Stream Manager.
Yeet. No!
But yeah, here we are back with more Birth by Sleep. Thank you again, excuse me, for everyone who tuned in for Little Hope last night. That was actually really fun. I'm just glad I'm not stuck on a goddamn boat.
I didn't watch, but I was there for it.
It's actually a really well done story. I feel like you might like this one.
Is it the same style of game, though?
Yes, but they improved on the gameplay.
That's fair, but I probably still wouldn't like, because, like, it's not that I think the stories are bad, although Man of Medan definitely needed work. It was more like the gameplay isn't my thing.
I feel that.
Close. Also, I beat all of the super bosses today as Ventus, and I absolutely hate it here.
Pardon me?
I still need to do that, but it's been kind of a chaotic day for me.
Oh, absolutely. No, you can take your time with it. That's just like platinum stuff. You don't really have to do that in...
Well, I still gotta hit the 9999.
What?
Isn't that what I have to do? Hit 9,999?
Yeah, you have to beat that many unversed, yes.
Yeah, with each of them, right?
No, I think it's total.
Are you sure?
I can Google it.
Okay, but to give everyone like a quick sort of thing about how my day went up, got a job offer a state away that I have no way to get to. Then I got offered then I got on a Zoom meeting for a potential other opportunity. Left. No, before even that, I had to finish setting up my studio space, which it's looking real good. And it will be live. Interview, then here, try to look for a place to deposit books, because apparently libraries don't have them anymore. Which is weird. Finding out there's
it is across all three. It is across all three.
Okay, so it's combined.
Yes. Alright.
Alright, because I got like kind of nervous, like looking at Terra, and I'm like, I don't want to go back.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back, because you have to beat all the super bosses and all of the mini games as each one.
And I get that. I mean like having to do 9,999 is just Terra.
Well, actually, there's a minigame mission you can do in Olympus where your goal is to kill 300 of them. So if you just do that over and over, it's not going to take you that long. I literally, like, you have to do it under a certain amount of time for a trophy. I did it in one try in 10 seconds. It's really not that bad. But we can go to Radiant Garden if you want. You ready?
Sweet, I'm circling it right now.
Okay. Alright, shall we?
Yep.
Have you done any grinding or no?
Yes, I have. I'm
Okay.
all the way at 25.
Oh, that's cute.
What?
I'm in the 40s.
But I got like all my key skills. I just need to re-equip them.
That's what matters. What do you mean? They equip automatically.
No, I mean re-equip all the materia that I mastered.
Oh, the command materia. Close enough. I'll let it slide because it's close enough.
Look, okay, this game reminds me too much of Crisis Core, except it's not as cool as Crisis Core.
I told you it was the closest thing you were going to get to Crisis Core on the PlayStation 4. At least for now.
Until when that mobile edition pops up, which I'll be playing in 2045.
Yeah.
Right around the time when Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 drops.
I know just who you're talking about.
For the PS17.
Thank you so much.
I love Scrooge.
Also, by the way, I might for Halloween this year, I might be playing that Pumpkin Jack game I've been looking at. Because it's on sale right now for like less than $15. So I'm like, yo, hey yo, anybody want to help a brother out?
Alright, so I don't remember which way we're supposed to go. I think the way Aqua works is remember that locked door on the way to the castle?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's the one who goes through that way.
No doubt.
I think. Oh my god, you have so many cures. Then again, I had a lot too.
And I've been using those just to level up abilities.
Yeah, I have 4 Curagas. That's 16 cures. Alright, yeah, we have to go to the left towards that garden.
Okay. Like, I was going to grind, but then the moment I turned on my console, Will showed up and was like, "Yeah, you ready to go?" Crap, I forgot my iPad in this car.
It'd be like that.
And my pants.
What?
Alex gifted me some khakis that I could use for interviews.
Oh. You know, speaking of which, I probably have to get, like, actual pants again instead of just jeans.
Honey, where are my pants?
I get the feeling that the school's not going to appreciate me showing up in jeans and a t-shirt. Actually, I have no idea if a t-shirt is even allowed, like, as regular clothing.
Make sure to bring in your boxing gloves, too.
Why?
Because of what happened recently.
Oh yeah, you right. But I'll be at INT. Those are good kids. They don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, we gotta head to the castle first, okay. But, yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm level 38. Never mind, I thought I was at like 41 or 42. My Ventus is like Grandpa, pushing 60.
Speaking of Grandpa, I wonder what he's doing today. Hope he's alright.
Good question.
I hope he gets excited knowing that he's finally gonna see his attending nurse this weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Look, Ross, if you ever end up watching this playback, look, stop behaving like the old man in the group. And then we won't stop. And then we will stop roasting you. For example, I'm older than you, but yet I behave like a goddamn child.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Look, alright? As far as everybody in the group is concerned, I'm baby.
You and Adrian, yeah.
Okay, it's a toss-up between me and Adrian sometimes.
Adrian is actually baby because he's the youngest, but then you always acting a fool, so...
Yes, sometimes I forget that I'm not Ethan's age anymore. I mean, just the other day I found a gray hair in my beard.
I've been finding those for years, that's not new.
See, and that's why you're dad. And I'm baby. Let's go.
Close enough. Oh, 0 gravity. Actually, I should probably put that in.
I mean, it could be worse. I could be that terrible, like, Resident Evil Village one.
I beg your pardon?
The baby from Village.
I will, with my headphones connected to my controller, on the air, broadcast me walking to your house just to beat your ass for bringing up the damn baby. I hate the baby.
Let's go!
That was one of the worst things I've ever experienced. Any idea who that kid
Kyrie.
is? That's right, it's Kyrie.
Yes, Kyrie Zane, the pirate princess.
I can feel the light.
Aw, she knows that Kyrie's a princess of heart right then and there. And Mickey just goes, yeet.
Hurry! You gotta get that girl to someplace that's safe.
Who are you? Why do you have a key?
Now I'm curious because I definitely want to play
We
Smash
gotta stop these things.
just to see spirits that Sora gets.
That's a good question. Alright, we run in fades.
Everything all right?
Team up with the newcomer and take out all the unversed. What is the name of this newcomer? I'm just gonna name you Adrian Priest.
That's funny.
You know, until when Disney comes out of nowhere and tells Grandpa, "Oh, this is a fun game. I'll buy it from you."
Gotcha!
Like, would you let the mouse, like, buy the rights to SWU?
They completely obliterate it. But I mean, they are one of the theories for WWE, so I mean, I guess it wouldn't be crazy out of the realm of possibilities. Ooh, Magic Pulse 4. Nice. You're gonna like her final one, it's really good.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. My name is Aqua.
Like I said, I've been working on it, but it's kind of hard when you don't have the double XP.
I used to be Yen Sid's apprentice.
Oh,
Came back
wait.
to him for some more training.
Oh, you mean double CP.
I sense light within this.
No, XP.
You think that's why they attacked her?
Like, doesn't Stitch give you
I
double
think you
XP?
might be
No, Mickey
absolutely
is the one
right.
that gives you double XP.
Yes,
Stitch gives you
he
double.
must be
So,
somebody pretty
for your
extraordinary.
finish commands, like your Magic Pulse 1, 2,
Oh no,
3,
I
4,
was
all
talking
that.
about
So
the
you
D
should
links.
someone we're supposed to
Oh.
protect?
Yeah,
Let's
but I
join
mean, like,
forces.
you get those are earned by getting CP, like the command points to level up your abilities.
See how real soon.
Ah.
That one is through Stitch's ability.
Here.
Aww, she giving us flowers.
Are these for me?
I picked you some flowers. Thank you for saving me.
You'll never take Kyrie's heart.
So sweet.
My name's
That
Kylie.
line is
Nice to
haunting.
meet you.
Got a blast.
Too. I'm Aqua. Kyrie, about that light.
Kyrie!
Oh, Grandma.
Look, it's
Kyrie,
Grandmama.
Just a minute.
Aw.
I just cast a magic spell.
Aw, it's her theme song.
One day when you're in trouble, the light within you will lead you to the light of another. Someone to keep
So
you
wait,
safe.
is there any way to check if I've
Thanks.
gotten 9999?
There are
There you are.
there are in-game trophies separate from like the actual trophy list that pop up on the main menu when you go into, I think it's like reports or archives or whatever it is,
Mm.
and you can look to see which trophies you have.
Again, dear?
Oh look,
Coolio.
she's talking about the story.
Very well.
Oh, and that blessing of light is how she ended up inside Sora's chest cavity.
People lived in peace.
That makes sense.
Bathed in the warmth of light. Everyone loved the light. Then,
I love listening to this
people
story.
began to fight over it. They wanted to keep it for themselves, and darkness was born in their hearts.
So this story that she's
Darkness
telling,
spread,
that she already told in the
swallowing
first
light
game,
in many people's hearts.
is the Keyblade War
Everything.
Aww.
The world disappeared.
that Ventus fought in,
But small fragments of light survived.
that nobody
in
remembers.
the hearts of children. With these fragments of light, children rebuilt the lost world.
How are they still walking away in Aqua's sight?
True light sleeps deep within the darkness.
Grandma's really
That's why the worlds are
slow.
still scattered, divided from each other.
She got them dial-up feet.
But someday,
Just like
the door
me.
to the innermost darkness will open, and the true light will return. So listen, child. Even
Wait, Lost
in
World
darkest
Jurassic
darkness,
Park?
There will always
I beg
be a
your
light
pardon?
to guide you.
Because she said the Lost World, so is it
Oh.
Jurassic Park?
And the darkness will never defeat
No.
you. Your heart
I
will
think
shine
the
with its
Lost
power
World is the graveyard.
to push the darkness away.
I mean, I understand it's not as good as the first one, but I wouldn't say it's a graveyard.
Something
Maybe
tells
that's
me
where the franchise
I didn't
should have
run into
ended as
an
just
accident.
2. But World is still kind of fun.
That would be interesting to have a Jurassic Park style world.
Yeah, we can blame Universal for that.
Yeah, we can.
But
Uh-oh.
but you know what that
Never
means.
ends.
And she sees her piece of the unversed.
Aww.
Forged a D-Link with Mickey. Destiny's Embrace. Finally, a new Keyblade. It's been 84 years.
Propeller Man. Propeller Man.
And also remember, you have to complete everybody's sticker collections, too.
Yeah, I know.
So, that means with Aquas, we can get all of them except for the last, I think, 2 in the Keyblade Graveyard. Because we'll be doing that next week.
Right.
But you'll be able to get the ones for all 3 characters aside from that.
Oh, so wait, so we're doing everything but the graveyard?
Yeah, because once we reach the graveyard, it's her ending, and it takes a while.
Over there.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought we were like just going like full on ending today.
No, it will take a while. Plus, we don't know if you've unlocked it yet.
Right. Later, let's go, Biggie Smalls.
Biggies.
Be like Butters. Say Biggie Smalls 3 times in a mirror. As far as anybody is concerned, my name is Biggie Smalls.
Alright, I've made it to the boss. I'll wait a little bit since you're slightly behind.
I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the strike. Give me that auto teleport. Nice.
Alright. Whenever you're ready, Raoul. Let's see. Are there any commands I want to get rid of? I don't have a cure ready. Uh-oh. That's a problem. There we go. Mind Square.
If that's a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out my beat while the DJ revolves it. Nice, nice, baby.
Oh yeah, I do have EXP Walker. Okay, good. Wait.
That
oh.
unverse needs to be stopped.
Yeah, you're supposed to go through that locked gate now in the corner.
Oh, okay. In
Yeah.
the corner. Oh, up those stairs. Okay.
Yeah. Remember, we couldn't go through them as Ventus or as, and we couldn't go to this area at all as Terra. She doesn't have air dash yet, it's just air block.
Oh yeah, because this door just looks like it got Isodia'd. Terra!
Well, here we go. Go Power Rangers.
Now, 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 now.
Here we go.
I just realized that Horn is a dick.
You're not wrong.
It's either that or a very erect codpiece.
Alright, I already broke part of it. Oh, what do we got here? Alright, all that's left is the headpiece.
Yeah, that's all that's left for me, too.
I was hoping to get a Spellweaver finisher. Alright, beat it.
Tara! Ben, now! Come on!
Eat my bubbles!
Oh, yeah, Bubble Blaster is her best one out of the early couple that she gets.
Got it.
So, have you done any of the arena stuff as any of your characters?
Nope.
Oh, you've got a long road ahead of you.
Sure do. Oh yeah, I got you these tickets.
For what?
Lifetime passes to Disney Town.
Although you'll fly through a bunch of them because of your level.
He said to take 2 grown-ups.
Why? Are they, like, fighting?
Yeah.
You mean us?
It's basically like, it's a gauntlet.
Listen to me, Ven. We need to get you home.
Different challenges, different bosses.
Trust me, that guy in the mask is history. We'll never badmouth Tara again.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Yes?
Oh, they finally found him.
Vanitas.
What?
Or what's left of him.
Ven. You
What?
let Aqua take you home.
No
The,
way.
boyfriend that everyone's
Go
been
with
trying
you
to look
guys.
for.
You can't.
Oh.
We have a dangerous task ahead of us.
They found his teeth.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Ew.
And what is this dangerous task, Tara?
And what's left of
It
him.
doesn't sound like what the Master told you to do.
Yikes.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so
Ooh,
sure.
this is actually kind of cool, too.
I've been through the
PS3
same
emulator will
world as
now
you, and
boot every
I've
game
seen what
ever
you've done.
released on the console.
Ooh,
You shouldn't put yourself so close to the darkness.
You have my
Listen to
attention
yourself,
with that
Aqua.
one.
Tara would never.
You mean you've been spying on me? Is that what he said to do?
I'll
Master's orders?
forward you
He was only...
the article.
That's wild.
Tara.
Tara's
Just
big
stay
mad.
put. I'm on my own now. All right?
Tara, please, listen.
Yeah, because you were so
The
cooperative
Master has
before,
no
Tara.
reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
You're awful, Aqua.
Ooh.
So now you know the truth. But the Master loves Tara. And you know that too.
Were you
Tara,
also
come here.
ordered to take me home? Aqua, now that you're a Keyblade Master, you've let it go to your head.
Oof.
I'm gonna go find Tara.
Aqua kind of got done dirty here. Like, everybody would have been all good if the Master hadn't been so hard-headed and full of himself. It was high-key his arrogance that caused all of this nonsense. Well, his arrogance started it. Terra was a whiny child about it. And then Xehanort just kind of capitalized. Hang on, is there anything else for me to get? No.
Oh wait, I can exit from here, right? Or do I gotta go through those?
You can go that way.
Okay.
That's the way you're supposed to go, because I don't think you're able to jump up there. Which is why that's not an area you can go to with the other two characters.
Come here. Got it.
Alright, Disney
Yay.
Pass. Do I have
now,
renewal block?
Now I have a question, because I've been noticing the whole things about recipes.
Yes.
Like, I'm not recipes, stickers. Do they need to go in a specific spot to count?
If you put them anywhere, they will count for 5 points, but if you put them in the right general area, it'll be 7. And you need 7 for each one to get the max points.
Okay.
And that'll get you the single most powerful style change in the entire game. Rhythm Mixer, which honestly almost one-shot one of the super bosses from the earlier.
You know what, this game, like, it was kind of tough to go through. It's a lot like how I felt throughout the rest of the franchise. Like, the beginning was kind of rough.
Yeah,
then it got,
you
like,
just
a
gotta
lot
get
easier.
used to it, because it's different. That's all it is. You just gotta give it time.
But I do want to do, like, one giant stream where I'm playing as Terra, and I'm level 99 and I beat the crap out of Xehanort. I'm a man of my word. It just takes me a while.
I believe you.
Watch, I'm just gonna have, like, every ability, like, all my stuff maxed out.
More trouble than it's worth. Say no more. The book you need to awaken the powers within you is just inside.
I'm still that salty.
I mean, what you could do is just, before next week, level him up to 99.
Inventus work here?
And then just do that.
It's just with the way my schedule has been as of late.
Yeah.
I gotta find the time. If I had hit another insomnia spell until when I start working again,
A mask?
I can definitely
You're the boy that
maximize it.
Ventus mentioned.
Ah, yes.
Now wait, I have a question.
Yes.
When it comes to this version of the game, was there ever like a final mix for Birth by Sleep, or is this just
This
like
is
the
the
full
final
game?
I'll be asking the questions.
Okay.
And why shouldn't I?
But when it originally released, was it just the full game?
I'm the only one.
The PSP version is the whole game. There is no PS3 or 4 version. Like, there's no console version that isn't Final Mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was curious about.
Thunder! Wind!
Too slow. Gotcha. Too slow. Gotcha. Too slow. Too slow. Pathetic. Too slow. See ya. Pathetic.
Come on, he only has a little bit left.
I managed to get a full Spellweaver off on him. It wiped his health bar. Nice.
Yeah, I wasn't able to. But luckily all my spells are maxed out, so...
Yeah.
Also, it took me a little extra grinding, but I got all of their boosts also all the way.
Oh, like Fire Boost, Blizzard Boost?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I'm glad I found the website that helped me with my recipes.
Not bad at all.
Sorry,
Congratulations.
Mommy. Sorry, Mom.
I'll keep you around.
What's up, Sammy? Welcome in. How you doing, man?
Wait, why is he laughing? Was he just like getting into that? Is that his kink?
Pretty much.
I have to stop him before anything else
Frickin'
happens to Tara and
Benitez.
Ven.
Listen, he's thirsty. What do you expect?
That's why she's water mommy.
Exactly.
Ven! Were you able to find him?
Yeah, but he's gone.
Yo, she can nourish me all up.
Right.
She can go ahead and give me the da do wa get ba da do wa hit wa ba boo. Yeah.
Do as I say and go home.
I'm doing alright, Sammy. I'm just chilling.
Why won't you let me?
I don't want to put you in harm's
Yep,
way.
like an absolute mom. Do as I say and go home.
You
Aqua
understand?
can show
And
me her.
finish your algebra homework.
Wait, Sammy, I can't say that out loud properly. Raul doesn't know about that yet.
Okay. Ah, I got a bronze.
Alright, where do we want to go first? Just a few more messages. No, you don't have to take it off the screen. He's playing on his own stream. It's just I can't say that verbally out loud where he can hear it. Because
He
he's
can
not going to
only acknowledge it.
Right. So where are we going?
Let's go to Disney Town.
Sure.
Just get that mini game out of the way.
Do you know which one she has?
No.
It's probably the most annoying one because it's slightly randomized. Don't want any stream sniping going on. I'm sure I'll be fine.
You know what? Pete doesn't get enough credit of being a good father as well.
Now listen, you pipsqueak. I'm Captain Justice. Who are you to walk away whence the bona fide hero is offering his help?
Like, Goofy gets all the credit for a Goofy movie, but like Pete's a solid dad as well for PJ. Like,
Aqua can show me her redacted. Perfect, Sammy. Flawless. And it's in theme with our channel.
show me her redacted.
The word redacted is just so normal for us at this point.
Maybe this job's perfect for you, Mr. Hero. What? Name your catastrophe. Those annoying monsters have turned up again over in Fruitball Plaza. They're all yours now.
Why does he sound like Goofy?
Monsters.
I was thinking the same
Don't tell
thing.
me the Infirst are here.
And like, isn't the whole thing like they try shipping Goofy with Clarabelle Cow?
No bona fide
That
heroes
might be
got
why.
But I wouldn't stand a
Oh my
chance
God,
of
is that
surviving.
Max's half brother?
Fit them into my schedule. Gosh, I thought you said you were Captain Justice. You
Possibly
can't leave
Max's
those
real
imps
dad.
and things running loose. They're ruining Fruitball. Huh? Hark! Do you hear that? Somebody's calling for Captain Justice's help.
I hate Pete.
Do not fear.
I'll
I
give
am on
I'll
my
give them this
way.
though. We deserved a
Like
Goofy
this
movie
catastrophe can't
world.
wait, but I'll be back here in a jiff.
Dude, I would take all of Atlantica, throw
I'm
it into
sure
the
you will,
abyss.
Captain Useless. But I
Not
don't
trying to
think
trigger
I'll
you with the
stay
following
here holding my
phrase, but
I'm
recode it
anything but a hero, but maybe I
and
can
turn
help
it
if you
into a
want.
power line
Would
concert.
you? Oh, that'd be just
We
dandy.
deserve to
Someone
have
needs
a
to toss
Heartless
those
based
things at
power
Fruitball
line
and keep
concert.
'em away from the plaza.
I'll try.
Like, think about it. He's performing eye to eye, and you're just trying to, like, keep the Heartless away from him.
You're beating the
thus
Heartless
keeping-
with music notes.
Exactly.
Alright,
And, like, you
time
gotta
to go to
let,
Disney
like-
World.
And you just let the entire performance plays out. So it's like one of those escort missions, but, like, you just let them go through the entire song as you're beating up Heartless.
That would be. I would get my channel shut down for copyright infringement if I ever streamed something like that. But I'd die happy. That's pretty much all I can say about it.
Oh, so do we go underground?
No. There's you'll have to go underground with each character, obviously. But I believe you have to talk to Horace. Yep. Yeah, we have to talk to Horace.
No doubt.
Hit the fruit balls into your opponent's goal to score.
Where are you, Horace?
I hate playing fruit ball. It is the worst of the 3 mini games.
Each fruit reacts differently with hit. Let's see. Oh, I thought this was like Blitzball.
No. It's volleyball. Which, granted, I have a history with. But, still. No, the worst one was racing. I actually don't mind the racing, but I think it is unbalanced. It's very stacked against you because everybody has boost abilities and like infinite dash and infinite attack, and you don't.
Give me the pineapple.
One of the best ways to do it is hit the fruit up with triangle, aim the left stick wherever the goal is, and hit X.
Ooh, hell yeah. Yeah, thanks for bouncing it into your own goal, you bootlickers.
You say that until you do it to yourself. Trust
Who you
me.
calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Oh my god, no, not those. Not those commercials. Yeah, currently I have them 18 to 8.
16 to 8.
Nice.
$16.9. Damn, she fine. I want to tell you to you one more time.
What happened with that?
What?
No, just... oh god. There's so much is happening on the screen. All this fruit whacking with your key. I'm wondering why you haven't made fruit salad. That is
fruit
a good
salad.
question.
Yummy, yummy. By the way, did you see the Wiggles are now promoting an... which is actually kind of good, considering one of them nearly died last year.
24 to 11. Obtain balloon letter. I already did all 3 mini games with Ventus. You have to beat every single section of all 3 mini games to get trophies.
25 to 11.
He's right, my dear. I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much. Who are you? I'm Minnie.
And she's
Who are you?
Queen.
That's funny.
Please
I just love
Majesty.
Minnie's just like walking into screen like,
My name is Aqua.
what's
She's
up?
just slowly.
There's no need to be so formal. Just
Like, I'm in this game too.
Who are you?
you see, I'm not sure I'm doing a very good job protecting my kingdom.
Oh, don't say that, Queen Minnie. We all know how hard it's been since the king set off the way he did. Don't you trouble yourself.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. You're supposed to refer to me as King Raoul now. Thanks, Xavier.
Chance anything might go wrong.
Oh, you're
I maintain I'm calling you Fire Lord because I'm your Uncle Iroh.
Captain Justice
True.
Fly High. You can't count on him for
But I'm
anything.
also a Star Boy, so you may refer to me as
You're saying his
Starfire
real
Lord.
name is Pete?
I'm gonna just call you Starfire and call it and just leave it
Pete
there.
never does anything for anybody except Pete.
Alright, cool.
Get up is just an act to get
I love
folks
how
to
Minnie's in her
vote for
queen
him. He
outfit
wants to
here,
win
and this
the
was 10
Million
years
Dreams
before
Award
KH1. That's
and
because
have
she's
the
already a
prize.
queen.
Million
Kingdom Hearts
Dreams
1 isn't
Award.
where it started. I dropped my controller.
It's
Yeah, it
wonderful
started in the
that this
30s.
time We all vote for who we think the most admirable citizen is. But Pete seems to have the wrong idea. He thinks that
I
dressing
forgot
up
I
as
have a
a
plush
and
sleeping
getting the right one
Charmander.
will win him votes.
That's adorable.
What really
Yeah,
makes
I
someone
bought
a hero
this
isn't
one
what
and a
they wear
Cyndaquil
or what
one
they
before
say.
Toys R Us
It's the
went
things
kaput.
they do and how they treat everyone.
I think they were only like $3 each.
Well, in my book, Aqua here is number
It's gonna make my
one. You got
desk
my
look
heart
really
felt.
nice.
Thanks, Horace. I promise I'll try not to let you down.
See that you don't.
That's
My
cute.
vote's very important.
Oh hey, now we get to see that
You sound
outro scene
serious.
now. That you didn't get before that I had to skip. Alright, here we go.
Who do
What are
think
you,
will win
Ohio?
this year's Million Dreams Award?
Boy, oh boy, I hope it's an eye.
My vote's important, so you're Ohio.
Now that we got so much business at the shop, maybe we'll be number one. Wow, I guess good sure
Wait, is
would
this
be
the
mad at
outro?
us if we actually
Yeah.
won. Yeah, and I bet Uncle Donald would be pretty surprised too.
This is the scene that you didn't get the first 2 times, but I did because I have completed files on everyone.
Main event of our dream festival.
This game because that was the time the mobile game was set in.
Presentation.
Didn't what technically start?
Will you say my name? This is a shoe-in.
Oh, how very exciting! This year, we have multiple winners. The
Actually,
Million
there's
Dreams
technically
Award goes to
no official timeline on how long ago the Keyblade War was,
Tara. All three
but there's been more than one. The whole plot of Kingdom Hearts with the Keyblade War.
Wait a
There's been-
minute.
You mean Ven and Tara? were
So Chip and Dale only have 1 vote each?
There's gotta be a mistake.
So wait, yo, no. I demand a recount. How are they all winners? So like, does Horace's vote count for 3 times?
Try the other one. The Rogue Racer, Captain Dark.
Pete, we counted
Like,
the votes
that's what I'm wondering. Unless if like
Aqua and Terra won.
it was like
I think you tried to
2
do
of the
something
triplets.
good, but you were doing it for the wrong reasons, and you went about it the wrong way. Still, a couple of citizens must have thought you were
Dang,
losing
they like
because
turned
you
their back to
actually
him
got a few
immediately.
votes. They knew you were looking out for them.
No, I want to know the count. Like seriously, there's 6 people that would have voted, so that means it had to have been 2 each.
They voted for you because they believe in you.
But like the triplets didn't know about Ben and Aqua. Wait,
I've tried to forget
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah, they
things
did.
you've done, but this is too much. Now you finally crossed the line.
then like, who voted for who? Because I know Horace voted for.
Question.
That's what I want to know, okay? Otherwise, this is a fraudulent
So
vote.
Chip and
This
Dale
is a
vote
kangaroo
for
coat.
Chip and Dale vote for Terra. Huey, Dewey, and Louie vote for Ventus, and Horace votes for Aqua.
What?
But I guess your vote count is relative to your size. I forgot Pete had split personalities in this one. That is true. Even his D-Link has split personalities. It can be either one.
No. Hey, easy.
The Brooms had a vote, and the Wayfinder trio also had a vote. True. Also, remember how in Kingdom Hearts 2 they were talking about Pete being banished to another dimension?
Yeah.
That was why.
Please come up and join me on the stage.
Because he complained that he didn't win.
Wow, this actually sounds familiar. An angry blowhard yelling about him not getting enough votes. Where have I seen that?
I must have just missed them.
Perhaps you
I couldn't
No, seriously.
possibly guess.
I don't know. It's not like it was old news last year.
You mean fake news. Anyway. There's probably also more people in Disney Town. True. It's
Yeah, but
funnier
they're
this
the
way.
only ones
Yes, he
that are
did, Sam.
there.
Yes, he did, Sam. Right. It's funnier this way to think about their votes being relative to their size.
We've created something special. An ice cream flavor just for you.
They actually changed one of the trophies in this version. Because what happens is the ice cream activates different forms. And there's an ice cream based form that you can unlock, and you had to activate it a set number of times.
Oh.
But that's not a trophy in the PS4 version. No, that's not a trophy for the trophy list. That's for the main menu list that they've got.
Oh.
I want to try that ice cream.
I'm gonna find a recipe for that too because I want to get. Because I saw somebody. It was like one of those Smosh videos where like they were eating video game food. And like the first one was sea salt ice cream. And I got like so jealous.
Show yourself.
What were they? Sea salt ice cream, mushroom soup from Minecraft, sweet rolls from the game I shall not reference. What else?
So this is how.
Oh,
so that's how he got
Nuka-Cola.
put in there, and this is how he's gonna get. Nuka-Cola is gonna put me out for several days, but I want to try it.
No, you don't, because technically the canon recipe is carbonated soy sauce.
Are you serious?
Seriously.
Nuka-Cola is carbonated soy sauce?
Yeah.
Why? How is that? How does that make any sense?
Look, I'm just quoting it, and then
I know,
I think the
you're
last
just a messenger, but what?
And the last one was the dubious food from Breath of the Wild. That legit is straight up hentai, and it's blurred out in the game.
Oh no. Alright, where do we want to go next? Olympus or deep space?
Let's go to Olympus.
You're gonna like
see my
this
boy.
one. You're gonna like this one.
I need to see my boy
Olympus
again.
as Aqua is the best one.
Okay, so then after this one in deep space, we do Neverland,
Yes.
and then that's it.
Yeah, we should stop there. Sure, Phil.
Sweet cheeks. I'll take care of this.
Sure, Phil. Even she's like, you absolute
Is
moron.
this guy bothering you, my queen?
Look at the way she reacts to him.
Hurt, they're all yours.
You know what this reminds me of? So I'm in like a Cobra Kai group, and like this girl was complaining because like, damn it, I just measured myself. I always thought I was 5'9", but turns out I'm over 6 feet. And everybody started doing that word that I can't say on Twitch.
Oh boy.
And started calling her Lady D.
That one's not unfair.
Like, and somebody brought up a good point. Like, is the reason why they gave Lady D that height is because traditionally they can't give her the inverse of it?
What do you...
What's Lady
Oh,
D's
'cause
height?
She's 9'6", isn't she?
Yeah.
Of course.
Like, I want to know, did they do that intentionally?
There's not a damn thing they did unintentionally, I assure you. For better or for worse, everything was absolutely on purpose. And that's a wrap.
You know, for a second there, I thought you said, that's a rat. And I'm like, yo, Takashi69 is here?
Well, maybe if you weren't trying to show off.
Who asked you, kid? You'll understand more when you're older.
It's strong.
Hercules, you really are
To
weak.
be a hero.
You think being strong is the same as being a hero?
He's not what he used to be.
Sure, mostly. Look how strong Terra is, and he's champion.
Terra.
Hercules is just a...
Heroes in my time. Maybe I could recite you a little epic poetry.
Yeah.
Do you really know Terra?
Yeah.
Of course I do. He's the local hero everybody's going gaga for.
I'm out of line, but I'm right.
You're one of his fans.
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, it's Terra this, Terra that. More like Terra Bull.
You see, I just want to track him down.
Oh, wait.
Tell me about it, sister. You and
Oh,
Chris,
snap. I just realized.
shows up out of
Now that
nowhere.
I got the studio
Goes
nearly
to the first
done.
games he ever enters, dazzling the whole town, and then the Nudnik up and vanish.
Oh.
Everybody says Terra's the real thing. A true hero. I can't wait till I'm that tough.
Come on, here. Just step into my couch.
Last Lemieux who faced him into a raving yahoo.
Stop
Come on,
it.
Phil, be nice.
So,
Look, Phil is the one that's setting it up.
Phil just said what the community thinks of Terra. That is a fact. That is a
Terrible.
fact.
Yeah, to defend his title.
That is how everyone feels about him.
There's always a chance you might run into him.
Now that I realize I'm building my studio, I can actually do my replays of God of War from the beginning.
You could?
Phil,
After seeing Hercules in this game, you gotta think the kid maybe went to steroids. That
That's what I'm
feels
saying.
like a
He's Captain
possibility.
America.
Yeah. Everything special about you came out of a bottle.
please sign me up for the game.
Everything that's special about him came from a lightning bolt.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Now, let's start with a few basics.
Thanks, I won't need a trainer.
Also, he looks like he didn't skip leg day.
I suppose you still want me to
He at least have like some calf muscles.
Hercules?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
He got no
America
thighs.
is Captain Grease.
No, Captain Grease is Giannis Antetokounmpo. And nobody can tell me otherwise.
That's not unfair. Nah.
It's all three of them. Giannis, Thanasis, and crap. What's the last one?
Hercules is Captain Ajax, tough on Greece.
Oh, Francis. Francis.
Anything else that needs to be built up? Another Kira. There's a slow. I'm gonna need that. Actually, no, I've already had slow before because I made Mega Flare, like a sociopath. Ding.
Give me the map. Alright, let's go, Phil. You ready for this? Yes, let's begin.
Bet. Defeat your opponents within the time limit. Did it in literally 2 seconds.
As did I. Well, 6 seconds. But I got Spellweaver up, so...
Nice.
Now everything is just like cutting through butter.
That is the ultimate vibe, isn't it?
I'm gonna save that until when I get a lot.
I think I am unfortunately going to get something that isn't Spellweaver's finished. Yep. I got Sky Climber, which is really annoying to get, to be honest. I don't like Sky Climber.
Well, that's why I don't use them in Smash.
You have a point.
Wait, you're talking about Pit, right? Because that's what I've always called him, the Sky Climber.
That's funny.
Uh-oh. I sure hope some sort of water mommy doesn't come out of nowhere and just burns me. Ooh, that would be so bad. Ooh. That's one of my favorite things that they've ever done.
No! I suddenly got the Spellweaver finish and it just activated. Alright, whatever. I finished them all anyway. It didn't matter.
All that's left is the final. And still no sign of Terra. The guy I'm supposed to fight is someone else named Zack.
Aqua, right?
Oh,
Your opponent
now
in the
you
final.
done
Man,
messed
finally.
up.
Once I beat you, I get to take on Terra.
Because guess who got Thunderbolt?
Terra?
Me, sucker!
I don't understand. Are you saying there's another match after the final?
How many more are left?
Guess you didn't
That's
get
it.
the memo.
There you go. No, I was wondering, like, because I couldn't find the last floaty thingy.
Oh,
and I'm like, where'd
how
you
many
go?
matches are left?
Divided into
Okay.
two brackets. You got your East, you got your West. The winners from each bracket face off in a championship match. Now, right now, you are competing in the East. We got no idea about the other side.
Yep.
For all we know,
My
you're
boy!
losing through over in the West.
Then I shouldn't be fighting matches here. I should be over there, looking for him.
No, you can't. It's not allowed. Athletes are expressly forbidden from watching matches in the other bracket.
Cause see, Zack has thigh meat, but he has no like.
Fine. Look, you gotta just stay in this match.
What's the bottom part of the leg? Shin?
Before they made it to the top. Give a guy a break. I got a reputation.
Quad. No, quad's up here.
Hey.
Yeah, that's upper.
Like lower leg. What is that?
I don't
I'll
know.
finish what I started.
You will? Oh, the gods are smiling on me today.
Well, actually, isn't that your calf? The lower half?
Just tell me when you're ready
Yes,
to go.
calf.
A match between Zack and Aqua.
Yes, Zack is like 75% thigh, and yet he has a huge thigh gap.
Oh, that's right. Well, good luck, guys. I'll see you around.
You're gonna like this.
Give it your best out there.
You too.
I am so fired up.
He's doing the backward squats again. It's making me upset.
Zack, Tara is a friend of mine.
Zack got them childbearing hips. That is a fact.
During the last games, this dude named Hades tried to make Terra his pawn of darkness. And he used me to do it. He had some kind of magic, or something, that made me crazy. Gave me weird powers that I turned against Terra. But you know what? Terra freed me. And he didn't need the darkness to do it.
I had no idea.
Well, that's enough with the drama. I guess I'll see you in the ring, huh?
Tara said, "No thank you, Hades. My true love is Xehanort's." That is unfortunately true. Alright.
Oh my god, this game is Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Kyle? This is Star Wars because the beginning is Anakin, the middle is Luke, and now we're finishing off with Rey.
Huh. Ericus was just a fling. Don't talk about Papa Ericus like that.
Has the darkness taken you, chat?
Man, I was watching one of my Lotus teammates playing Birth by Sleep yesterday, and he got to the Ericus fight as Terra, and all I heard was, "Has the darkness taken you, Terra?" And I lost my mind.
The friendship between boys.
Disney ripping itself off again. What's up, just popping in? Yo, I'm glad you made it to one of my streams, Kyle.
The friendship between boys is exclusively designed around beating each other's asses respectfully.
Wait, is he squatting in the middle of the fight? Zack, go back to Gungaga. You need to mature up a bit. And also because I like to...
Got him. Don't forget your payback surge, because it hits like a truck.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted to fight him.
Fair enough.
Really? It's you?
Go back to Angeal.
See which musclehead was up next.
You're the greatest hero of the entire Final Fantasy franchise.
Hades!
I'm sorry. Is that a mosquito? Where did I put that bug spray?
Big rude.
Mosquito?
Big rude.
So you're Hades.
Bluebird?
You use Zack and try to cast Terra.
Listen here, Mr. Dabba-dee Dabba-die. Who else is blue around here?
With the spineless chicken heart.
Brad is here?
And I hear he triumphed over the darkness. He's not spineless.
No, but he is a little bit of a chicken heart, which reminds me of Brad from Resident Evil, because that was his nickname.
It was Chicken Heart who asked me for a little
No lie, Lee, I was debating it while I was cleaning up, found my copy of Resident Evil 3, and said to myself, maybe I should do Inferno again.
ain't cowardly. I don't know what is.
I mean, you could.
Why not flit over here?
I know, but
demonstrate some real
if I'm
courage for the
able
winning
to
team?
obtain Pumpkin Jack in time, I want that to be my Halloween game.
A no thank you, your godliness might have sufficed.
No, thank you, your
I
god.
still get
Excuse
to
me.
Destroy you. Rules say you face me next. And I have a whole lot of darkness with your name on
Yeah,
it.
that...
Get back here, Hades!
Yes, that's how people are supposed to say no thank you, your royal majesty, King Raoul, first of his kind.
Aqua.
Last of his line.
You gotta avenge me and Terra.
I will.
Zach, you would still get folded.
That is a fact.
I know you... Look, okay, you don't even have the Buster Sword from Angel yet. You got a long ways to go, buddy.
Doesn't.
You still need to bloody... You're not even like a second class yet. You're probably like a soldier third class.
Alright, come on.
I know way too much. Hey, whoever's listening to this and happens to work for Square Enix, please hurry up with the Christ promise. If you do that before my 30th birthday. What?
I don't think we went the right way.
We're not supposed to go down here?
No, I think we were supposed to just keep going. You know, keep fighting.
Like go back to Phil?
Yeah. I think we were just supposed to keep fighting in the tournaments. Yes, let's begin.
Let's get down to business.
I still can't believe they didn't put that in Kingdom Hearts 2. Yo, Zach is like scared.
What? It's Attack on Titan! Nagabita, Nanati, what the Jaeger.
Having sex with the bees and the eagles.
It's a frost giant!
I never said one-on-one.
No fair, Hades!
I suppose that's in the rules.
Rule number 2. Combatants may call for backup. Maybe you better call yours Bluebird.
So this is why Phil took that rule out.
Don't, Zach. I can do this on my own.
She's ready. The way she wields her sword is way too confidently. And it's intimidating.
Fire and ice.
All yours, Frosty.
Oh, already got Spellweaver up. Colossus is done.
Yep. Hades, I got my finisher up. You're a dead man. Oop.
Yeah, and I'm beating you with fire.
Never mind, he used
How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel, Hades? My flame burns hotter than yours. And what? Riverside. All day representing the 978. What?
Oh good, I got Diamond Dust, which means I can get her last finish command. The only one I'm missing is the one that requires you to put that on.
Oh, is that another requirement to get all finish commands?
Not for the ending, but for trophies, you have to get the finish commands for all three.
I knew that snow cone wouldn't cut it. I need
Oh, you need a real Titan? So wait, this game did predict Attack on Titan.
Yeah, pretty much. I like how it says stay tuned, and he ends up bringing the Rock Titan for the Hades Cup in Kingdom Hearts 1. But then the Ice Titan is a hidden boss that's actually, like, it completely sauces you.
Because Aqua beats him.
Yeah. It learns.
God damn it! Zach.
This is why I said this would be your favorite.
I have to leave right away. Besides, I still have so much training to do.
She doesn't know how to respond.
And I'm still a work in progress after all.
This is gonna hurt your feelings.
Well, how about this? I become a hero.
No!
On a date.
Yep.
I can't make any promises.
Yep.
Yes! Great, it's settled. Herohood, here I come.
No!
Yep.
Zach.
Yep. He never got his date.
Oh, it's over
because he
already?
died.
Twice!
I know!
Aqua, what's wrong? Your face is
Great, now I'm sad again.
You can visibly see the blush on her face, too.
You want to be a hero,
Yeah.
too, right? Strength alone won't make you into one.
I just noticed that Hercules' elbows look just like his nipples.
I'm starting to figure that out. I look at you and Zack,
Yeah?
and I can tell
They look like handholds.
You've got strength in
That's
your
what I'm
heart,
saying.
too. Never
So,
stop
like, does he have
trying.
nipples for
One day
elbows, or
you
does he
might
have
just become a true
elbows
hero
for
after
nipples?
all.
It's a good question.
Tara, you too. Keep fighting.
Great. I literally cried thinking about Zack again.
I'm sorry.
He's the best Final Fantasy character ever. And deserves more respect and not be stranded on one console forever.
I agree with that. I agree with
Stupid freaking Jacked. No, Gak. That's how you pronounce his name. The butthole. Wait, should I put on the Mark of the Hero or just keep...
I'm putting on the Mark of the Hero. You don't have to, but our spells already hurt really bad, so...
Yeah.
Might as well hit harder in the process.
Alright, let's go to Stitch. Like, honestly, I hope one day I end up dating somebody just so I could surprise them at Build-A-Bear and make a Stitch with them. Aw, did somebody cash it in?
Yes.
Aww.
I have once again significantly reduced the cost of it because it has a timer
how
on
much?
it. 800.
You shouldn't have told me that.
Shouldn't have asked.
Is there any world they haven't found?
You say that like this is a world, Aqua. We're on a ship.
And eliminate all the unversed. It's clobbering time. This is why I'm CM Punk. Well, technically, no, I'm more Hangman by accident.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this post Stitch like being Arrivederci?
What do you mean?
Like, didn't he like fly off after they broke his wayfinder?
Not yet.
Tell me.
Technically, Aqua gets here before Ventus.
It's the boy!
Because notice he's still slightly feral.
Yeah.
Hey, you there.
I don't understand.
Hey,
Experiment
there.
what?
Don't be dense. Dr. Jumbo Jukiba's
Can
genetic
too.
abomination. 626. Small, blue, vicious.
Him?
Why is his head
But
the
he's
same
from
shape as Ruben?
Ah, so you have seen him.
Yes. He's in the ventilation system.
I'm all those
Got away
things.
again. Hold it right there. Why don't I know you? What section are you from?
He really thought she was one of his soldiers.
I'm...
Hey, wait a minute.
Trying to stow away, are we?
He really thought.
I said stay close.
She's right behind you. It's not her fault that you've got enormous
What is the meaning of
strides.
this? Captain Gantu, did I not order you to apprehend the fugitives immediately?
Look who it
Yes,
is.
and I will have them in custody soon. They'd be locked up already if those wretched monsters would just... I mean, if I hadn't uncovered this potential stowaway.
I wasn't trying to sneak
Man,
on board.
I really want to
My name
rewatch
is
Lilo
Aqua.
and Stitch.
And those monsters,
Same.
I followed them here. Please, I can handle this threat. Just give me a chance. Let me show you. The weapon I carry is
honestly,
the only one
back
that
to
can
my
stop
whole
them.
idea for a Build-A-Bear date. She can build Stitch. I want to make Reuben.
Damn, Grand Councilwoman is tall.
Nor do we have time.
She looks like the tallest
We are
from
fortunate you are
Invader
here,
Zim.
Aqua. Your assistance would be most welcome.
You know, I actually, speaking of Build-A-Bear, I actually had an idea for when I become like a full-fledged teacher. I'm thinking like, you know how a lot of teachers will have you like write on a note card, what's your name, something you like, whatever?
Yeah.
I think I want to do something like write your favorite animal and then give it a name. And I'm going to go to Build-A-Bear and make one for each kid.
Of course. Defeating them is my job.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's what I do best.
And then just keep them in a box and be like, are you having a bad day? Sit at your desk with it.
Should you happen upon our fugitives, please do what.
Like, that reminds me of my interview earlier. They asked us for our name, how we heard about the whole thing, and then they're like, since it's October, name me your favorite horror movie.
I like that. I actually don't have a favorite horror movie.
Yeah, I have two.
Not a lot really stands out to me.
You already know what's one of them.
She's just flexing on Gantu at this point.
Thank you for your help, Aqua.
What is it, Raul?
Of course.
You already know. I have two favorites. You already know what one of them is.
626 was carrying a wayfinder. I'd note that shape anywhere. Are Tara and Ven?
Let me get my teacup.
I beg your pardon?
1 second. Let me step out of my sunken place.
Oh, right. See, I think horror, and obviously that is a horror movie, but I don't think of it. I don't know why.
No,
Probably because it's a little too
documentary.
real. Exactly. Raul, lightly tap square and just look at her animation.
Yeah.
I mean, not square, circle, I'm sorry. No, just tap it.
I'm a pre. I'm gonna pre. I'm gonna flip and pre, dude.
Alright, let's go.
I'm a pre.
Oh, cool, I just leveled up by walking around. Thanks, EXP Walker.
I still haven't found an abounding crystal anywhere.
I had to do the arena mission. Yeah, they aren't available until this end of the game.
Okay.
I went to the arena, and you can earn enough points to buy one. That's how I got
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's how I got it. I didn't mean to do this.
I'm a pre.
Now that we've realized that's, I know. Now that we've realized that's a thing, it's never gonna stop.
I'm just gonna copy this stream and just make a GIF of it, and just type the words "I'm free." I'm gonna free. And not only am I gonna send it to you, I'm gonna send it to the group chat with no context and in the Discord.
Works for me. Is this the way? So yep. That's the way.
Yay, double EXP. Yep. Is that it?
Yeah, you're just traveling around this time.
Okay.
Activate the transporter. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. It's the baby.
That segment is what's preventing me from playing through Village again.
Really?
I don't want to, because it's so, like, it's so frustrating to have to deal with. And it actually is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie.
Like, it got me the first time, but after that, I'm just like, yay, cool, it's the baby.
Yeah, I reached a point where I'm like, this is gross and I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, just wait until you try the speed run.
I know.
Like, once I got everything down, I'm just like, God, shut up!
Must be experiment 626. I have orders to take you in.
Like, during my streams, especially when I was doing Village of Shadows, I was just like, just let me get my belt.
Facts. It grabbing you is a one-shot regardless, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
No matter the difficulty.
That's what I thought.
Like, all across the Beneviento part, you never get your weapons back. But like I say, once you max out that, like, Uber Ultimate Magnum, everything will just be easy. I only wish I could carry that into Mercenaries, because then I would have no problem just, like, playing through Mercenaries and getting my lightsaber.
Yeah.
And the Platinum, but more importantly, the lightsaber. Just because it's cool.
What the hell? That's a thing I can do?
What?
I literally just space jam Stitch. You can hit square to jump to him, and if you hit X, you straight slam dunk him at the enemy.
I owe you.
Oh, I just got it! Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Bro, that's so funny.
Huh? Wait, I just need to ask you.
I need to start using Diamond Dust so I can get the last thing.
Got him.
Oh, there's nothing here. There we go. Sticker.
Ooh. Oh, somebody actually sells Reuben plushes.
That is perfect.
But it don't look like him.
Then they're not Reuben plushes.
One straight out of Disneyland, India. I'm a pre. I'm a pre, dude. Ah!
Alright, let's see what's at the top on this side. It's difficult because she still doesn't have an air dash.
When does she get it?
I don't think she does. I don't know. Or wait, no, she does, but I don't think she has it yet. I don't know when she gets it. We don't have... I don't believe we have a new command yet. No, we don't. Yeah, we don't have anything.
Oh, I saw that sticker. Come on, get down.
Ooh, teleport. Oh my god, we can actually... Oh my wemo. Shinderu. Is it its own thing? Yeah, it's its own thing. Okay.
Also, can I just give credit to Lee? The fact that he had to fight himself in Saudi Arabia a few hours ago and made it in time for this stream is amazing. Like, you saw the picture. Tell me that's not short hair you versus long hair you.
I did not see the picture, actually.
Oh, it's in the wrestling chat.
Oh, I didn't look.
Like, Lou's just a hater because that either looks like you or the fusion of you and Isaiah.
That's fair.
Either way, I would trust either one of those men to cook me a dish.
That is appreciated because both Isaiah and I are cooks.
Exactly. Because you guys make me seem like the best I'll ever do is an easy bake oven. And even then, I would still burn myself.
Easy bake oven.
Not for a while.
You'll come back. It's okay. All right, we should go.
I'm trying to get this stupid puzzle piece.
I know, it's gonna take a while. The way I did it was I got to the top and then barrier surged my way across.
Ooh. I'm gonna try that.
Because we don't have an air dash yet, it's the closest thing we have to one.
That actually worked. Well, I got on the other platform.
Yeah, you can also use it to jump, like, to the side. Because those are shorter distance, so it's better that way. Hang on. You know what? Let me make my finish command Magic Pulse 3 so that I can get it eventually. Ooh!
Ah, dang it, I fell.
Armor. Yeah.
I'm gonna get this real quick. If I don't get it this time, then I'll just finish it off. But I believe in me.
Ooh, they trying.
Maximum effort! I made it! You're not the king of me, I'm the king of me. And also, anybody in my chat, let me just say one thing about the Uncharted trailer. It looks fine. That's all I gotta say. I actually am looking forward to it dropping on my birthday. Which, with that, Horizon Zero Dawn, and turning 10 years of being 20, it's going to be a very eventful weekend.
What?
Weekend. What?
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 10 years of being 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got it. Air slide.
Where'd you get it?
There's a segment we have to complete. I'm not sure if it's to finish Deep Space or if there's still something afterwards. But you have to go back through the teleporter and... Oh.
This must be the wayfinder.
Wait, how do I exit from here? Do I just walk through the door?
Yeah,
okay.
one of the big doors.
Dr. Jumba and Experiment 626 have been sighted. At that time, the two of them were wandering around the launch deck. Would you see that they're secured?
Is Experiment
Activate the transporter.
Really that dangerous of a creature?
Thunder. Feel the thunder.
All right,
Lightning and the
I'll
thunder.
head over there now.
Yes, yes. Give me air slide, please. Thank you.
Berserk.
Actually, wait. Do we go to the side this time? The other side? Yeah, we do.
There we go.
Okay.
Slap that.
Yeah, you gotta kill all of those.
Eliminate all the Yo, where'd they get these cars?
I asked the same question about the gummy ships.
Okay, but wait, how come her thing is just like when she opens like one of those important chests?
I got nothing.
Is that it? Is that all? Dang it, there's still one more. Come here. Come on, I just want to send you to your friends. Is that too much to ask?
Aqua does get a really interesting final passive.
Got it.
That I believe you're gonna get in Neverland.
Yay, now I got the air slide.
I know, about time, right? Alright, open the chest. Ooh! New shot lock.
Stopped.
Oh.
It's another booster. Open.
Alright, how many do I have? 5. Out of, I think, 15?
It's time to give up.
You're going the wrong way.
And ridiculous behavior stops.
Oh, I am?
Yeah, the other doorway opened from where the councilwoman is.
Hold it right there.
Okay.
Dr. Jumba.
Yeah, I made the same mistake, and then I thought about it. I was like, wait, did that other one light up?
So it really does
I'm
belong to you. But where have you seen that shape?
His copy he made of good luck charm that boy Terra showed to him.
Just a young
Terra
boy,
said the friend
never
gave him
been
charm
tall.
was very protective of it.
He really said that to you?
Yes.
Then you're still alright, Terra.
And now, because of Terra and his little bauble, my genius creation is hesitating in his genetically programmed destructive instincts. Just look at him.
You know, one day I just want to be successful enough to have a cameo and just charge people $1.
Decided to take a new approach. All right, you two. Any last words before I blast you into a million pieces?
Because that's great business practice.
I'm just Big Bo.
Like, all it is just like...
Oh, you
all
trifling Gantu.
Stop it!
I warned you, stay out of it.
Oh, y'all really...
Gantu, I'm about to turn you into a was. Come here.
We finish this now.
Come on!
Now time to float. Ready, Aqua, and level 3!
And down.
Oh, puzzle piece.
Not done with you yet.
Nope, I missed it. And also I forgot to equip the air slide.
I can explain.
You've been of great service, Aqua. Thank you. Captain Gantu, escort 626 to the asteroid to which he's been banished. When you return, you're back on patrol.
Not patrol.
Ha 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 ha, he's been demoted.
Please, Your Highness, would you consider sparing Experiment 626?
Spare him? He's an extremely dangerous creature. I cannot release such a menace.
But it seems to me he's at least trying to make friends. And dangerous or not, I really believe he can succeed.
Very well, Aqua. If he behaves himself, I will consider shortening his exile.
That's cute.
Now, where is this doorway?
Do you think maybe
you gotta keep going up the platforms.
Friends could become part of yours?
Okay, that makes sense.
My name is Aqua.
Okay, I don't want to fight with any. Okay, y'all want to fight with me. Back off before I unleash my dark. Almost fell off.
Aww, he's being such a good boy.
Hi, Jumba.
Forge the D-Link with Experiment 626, and we got the hyperdrive. Alright, all we got left is Neverland.
We're off to Neverland.
Alright, hang on, let me see... nah. That's not what we want. Okay, so we need that. I'm gonna clear my journal in the meantime while we wait for Raoul. Alright, so there's plenty at Radiant Garden and Disney Town. We can't get everything in Disney Town without our next jump upgrade.
If you want to be
What?
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get in the flask.
What?
You ever seen Little Nicky?
Maybe?
The Adam Sandler one where he's like the son of the devil and his mother's an angel.
It's been a long time since I've seen that, but I have a vague idea what you're talking about.
So like there's just an ongoing thing when he's trying to look for his two brothers and he just goes up to random people and say, "Get in the flask!"
Oh my god.
And then he does it at like a Popeyes, which is the first time I've ever heard of it. And it's like, what are you talking about? It's like, I'm just talking about 6-piece and a biscuit. No, get it in the
That sounds like my joke. Maybe that's where I learned it.
Get in the flask. I seriously keep thinking it's a hash brown in his pocket.
Hi, Zoe. Oop, climbing up, honey. Come on. Hi, baby. Hi. New command? What? What new command did I get? What? Oh, stop barrier. Cool. Not that I'm gonna equip that. I don't need that. I need renewal barrier.
The word moth was used during the 17th century to mean someone who was apt to be tempted by something that would lead to their downfall.
So pretty much us being attracted to toxicity and red flags.
Yep. Why else do you think my favorite musician is my favorite musician?
Understandable. Alright, I'm headed back to hyperspace. You ready to go to Neverland?
Yep, I'm just equipping some more skills so I can level them up.
Alright, I almost have the last one. Jesus, you have so many thunders.
Yeah, I know. My ability list is actually kind of cool. Like, I gotta keep working on my haste. But everything else is... Wait, did I not...
Alright, so, let's head in. Visit this world.
Over there!
I'm gonna be the leader! We're so close.
Too bad, man. Tough break.
But hey!
No buts. You know the rules. The first one to find and claim the treasure map gets to be the leader. And that's you.
Leader? Of the expedition.
We're going on a treasure hunt. And that's our map you got.
Yo, Tink, relax.
I never said girls can't be part of the gang. Come on, Tink. The more the merrier.
Damn, Tinkerbell's like, yeah, that's right.
Too bad. But
She doesn't want Aqua anywhere near them.
I guess we'll just have to call off the treasure hunt.
Whoa, what's the word? Expedition?
I'll join you for one expedition.
What? What did they just say? I'll join you for one expedition?
As far as I can tell, we're here. And this mark here is where we'll find the treasure.
Enough pointing. Come on, let's go.
Wait a second. We still don't even know our leader's name. I'm Peter Pan.
I'm not sure.
The jealous one over here is Tinkerbell. And you are?
Aqua.
So you're Aqua.
Huh?
Now, first stop, Mermaid Lagoon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I can I can look at the cutscene again.
It's just a weird pronunciation. Come on, just give me a map so I'm not lost. Thank you for the map.
I don't even know what this... Like, there's no... Oh, they probably said the word expedition instead of expedition. I only heard her say it. I didn't hear them say it. That's why I was confused. That makes a lot more sense now.
Thunder. Feel the thunder. Why you got a banana on your head? R.I.P. to my boy Harambe. Yay, I actually am going the right way.
Nice.
Ah, he said the word!
What?
Codfish.
I actually made that for dinner tonight. It's a little perfect. Alright, now I'm in the cutscene.
I have you now, Peter Pan. Today's the day I shall be rid of you forever.
I'm busy right now, Hook. We're on an expedition. Can't I show you up some other day?
You show me up now. Get back.
You'll show me up now. You didn't think about it.
He's a 2-bit pirate codfish.
I love that.
I'll leave you into 2 bits, boy. It's me.
We're all gonna get zapped.
Oh, that was the Captain.
So saith me and old Betsy in the 5 Avengers. Dang it, Aqua. This is no time for a swim. Aqua.
What's happening? Are we supposed to be heading towards the water? Or are we heading towards the...
Oh, I was just grabbing the sticker real quick.
Oh. Yeah, I'll come back here and do all my collecting.
Where am I gonna go? Is it this way? Oh yeah, because I'm going towards the cannon.
Is that where you're supposed to go? I went the other way.
That's what I'm guessing, because of the cannons that are being shot at us. This isn't the way to the spot on the map. Okay, so it's not that way.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you are supposed to go where I'm going. Not hop across the water. Stay on the path and just go the other direction.
Okay.
Alright. Unlocked Ice Burst. Trophy earned. The Warrior. Aqua. Perfect. Alright, I have all her finish commands. I would like that Thundaga. I would like the Mind Shield. Yeah, Barrier Surge. Yeah, that'll do. Yep, there we go.
What is it?
The mark on the map points all the way up there.
Oh, does it? Does it really point all the way up there?
A little pixie dust and we'll be there in a jiffy.
But we've never had to fly that high before.
What if we fall?
Hey, when did you two turn into cowards?
Why'd you try to poison
Don't you
me?
think you're asking a
Stupid
bit much of
unversed.
This is between me and them, Aqua. Men, only the bravest of the brave can claim that treasure.
Yeah, we know.
Tink, if you would. We haven't got all day. Here we go!
Well,
and now I'm
just,
at the cutscene.
They're just floating away. I think this is where we'll end up getting the last movement ability that we'll need. This is it, yeah. That was a mimic. Panacea. Ooh, float. Next we go. Not this way. Come on. Remember what the differences are here.
Oh, dang it, Aqua.
Ooh, a Firaga. Yeet. Okay, wait, no, this was actually the right way. I'm dumb. I was trying to go the wrong way.
I overshot it.
Aww. It'd be like that sometimes.
You barf-smelling gunk eater.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Later, Harambe.
Alright, so you can't dash at all when you jump that way, which is weird. Ooh, Time Splicer. Alright, now you and I are in the same area.
Gully! Come and let's play together in the bright sunny weather. Welcome to Galaga Island.
Uh-huh! We're back where we started.
Hey, aren't we back where we started?
You mean we went all the way around Neverland for nothing?
Well, you conquered all sorts of obstacles to get here. And to me, that's certainly not nothing.
You know, I had you all wrong. You were just looking out for them back there. Being a good leader.
Yeah, of course I was.
You're too late, Peter Pan! I'll be taking what's mine now! Smee, secure me treasure.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ah! What is it now?
Captain, it's the treasure. It's been...
Spit it out, you idiot! Hotfish! It's all junk!
What do you mean, junk? Those are our treasures, Hook.
What did you do with my treasure?
What treasure?
You what? You scurvy brats have crossed me for the last time! Hmm? What's that? That sound! Not you again! No, get away from me! Smee, do something! Smee!
Wait, Captain!
Is this?
Oh, hey.
Oh, Ventus left
She
that
sees
here.
the Keyblade from Ventus.
Keepsake or something. But don't worry about him. He said he would be all right without it. And then he promised to visit us again with even better treasures.
That's
Maybe
wholesome.
enough to fill 100 treasure chests.
Aww.
Oh, no.
Then? He was here. And someone else.
What's the matter?
It's nothing.
There we go.
That's
Now we
it, you
have
stay
it.
Here.
Double flight.
Yeah, she has a double jump.
Oh, okay, this first person mode kind of offsetting for a sec.
Yeah, it's a little funky. Also, you didn't equip double flight.
I forgot to.
It'd be like,
whatever,
you're not
I'll
gonna
just...
need it for the fight.
Exactly.
So, have a good time hanging
I'm gonna
out with
yeet
the
this
kiddies.
Beneath.
I can't wait till you see where that meme actually came from.
How'd you get that?
I think that.
Come on, man, that cost me $89.95 on Etsy.
If you ask my opinion.
That's disrespectful. And the fact that he just took it and came after her suggests he just beat up Peter and the kids. He just attacked a group of children.
Just like I've outgrown my need for you.
Time for you to get owned.
Notice he has an almost Riku stance.
Yeah.
The only difference is he's palm down, Riku's palm up. Which is technically having the arm out like that is Sora when he has it at his hip. So he's combining both of their stances, which is a weird look.
Go! Suffer! Gotcha!
Yeah, try dodging all that, huh?
Stop giving me Sky Climber! No one likes that ability!
Gotcha. Too slow.
Got him. Learned Ghost Drive? I don't remember that. Oh wait, yes I do. Now I do. Hi Zoe.
And
Folded.
let me pop his bubble.
Damn, his Keyblade got flung.
And he done.
I've done it. He's finally...
That's what happens when you play Bubble Bobble with me.
He's finally finished. Yeah, okay. And then she woke up.
Ben. Tara.
Come on. I learned enough from watching Halloween Kills last week. It ain't over.
We've also watched enough anime and played enough video games that it's finally over is the exact like trigger line to revive the enemy.
Yeah, that's the equivalent of Goku throwing a sensu beam. It's like, here, abuse my child.
Hey, what are you laughing?
She just takes the nap. She just knocks out.
Aww.
It's kind of funny that Terra comes across more like a sibling and Aqua like a parent, even though Terra's the oldest.
Yeah.
Are you alright? What happened?
I think she's not even an adult, or at least she's about to be.
Oh no! Look at Ven's treasure.
It's okay, Peter. Whatever it is that binds us together isn't gonna break so easily. And that's our real treasure. I think Ventus knew that. That's why he left this behind.
That's wholesome. Also, it can be fixed.
Close. And that's something pretty special. You, and Ventus, and Tara, was it? One day, you should all come back.
I'd like that.
Oh, pain. Or the dealing with Peter Pan. Pixie Petal. This is one we'll want to equip. Because it's got the magic boost.
What's that light?
So we're going to do all the other cutscenes leading up to this.
Like right now?
Yeah. 3 more cutscenes we have to do right now before we go to the graveyard.
Oh, because we still got to go back to Ericus, right?
Correct. Look at where we are.
Look at where we started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just
I hope we're ready for the
close
storm
enough.
that's coming.
That'll be enough. Nah, you caught like you're in like the 3rd act of it, Raptor.
It's almost the end of the stream. We'll be done in the next, I think maybe 10-15 minutes. But look at this. Also, that ice cream music minigame has the Destiny Islands theme as one of them. And I absolutely nailed it because I've been listening to that song for the last 20 years. Oh, look. She's met the 2 of them now. This is actually a really interesting scene.
This boy looks so sincere. Just like Tara. And this one, he's a spitting image of Ven.
That's cute, but also foreshadowing.
One of you might be special enough. Hey, you 2 mind telling me your names?
I'm Sora.
And you?
Riku.
Someone has already passed this boy the power. Was it Terra?
Aww.
Sora, do you like Riku?
Oh.
Of course I like him.
Oh.
My best friend.
Oh.
Good.
She's trying to see if there's a Naruto and Sasuke situation going on.
And Riku is about to get lost.
No, this is also like Thor and Loki.
Oh no, give it a minute. You'll see what I mean.
You make sure to stay with him and keep him safe.
That's wholesome.
That's your job, Sora. And I'm counting on you to do it, okay?
So this is after Terra got here. Terra already gave him the rite of passage for the Keyblade. It's because she goes, do you like him?
Well, yeah, Raptor, what have you discovered?
So, this scene is super important, because, like, she was about to pass Sora the Keyblade, but then realized that Riku already has the power passed on to him, and decided not to.
For any friendship.
And yet, Sora still ends up being the one chosen.
That is interesting.
Please tell me. What's to become of us?
No, I'll wait until these cutscenes are over and I can actually explain that to you. Well, I guess I can't definitively explain it to you, but I can give you a reasonable theory on it.
Is that
Oh.
Mickey?
It's the boy. He's hurt.
How'd this happen?
Master Man said.
Don't worry. I'll take you back to him.
Alright, so we can stop here as soon as that cutscene is over. We can go to Yen Sid and Land of Departure and all of that next time if you want, so that it can be all final stretch in one go. Because I think it'll give us enough content.
Got a bronze right there. Let me post it in the chat. So now it's absolutely essential for me to, like, squeeze in, like, do all my...
Yeah, I'm gonna go verify that it's a main menu thing and, like, where you can see that. So that way, if you save and go to the main menu, you might be able to find it. But you have to go through every world, get all of her stickers, except for the ones in the Keyblade Graveyard. We can worry about that after. Then you have to go to the other two save files, get all of their stickers.
Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that as well.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you have to go to the main menu and into something called the Trinity Archives. The trophy won't pop until you've done that.
Which one would it be?
It would be under trophies, but you haven't gotten it yet. Otherwise, the message would have popped up already.
Okay, but which one should I be on the lookout for?
The second one on the top.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with lines going, like, the curves going down.
Okay.
Yeah, when you hit the button for Trinity Archives, the message will come up before you go into the trophies. So it'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you need to get that trophy. So to do that, I'd recommend doing, like, the arena stuff, because you will have to do that for trophies. And make sure you go through everybody's sticker albums. Get everything for Aqua and place them, except for the ones in the Keyblade Graveyard. And then when you get them, place them. So that way, if you have the 4 9s and you've got all the stickers done, you will immediately unlock what you need to unlock.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, so you need to make sure you've got that done by next Thursday. Otherwise, you'll be fine. Also, please, make sure your Aqua is at least somewhere between 40 and 50. You want a good level for this.
Oh, definitely. Like, now that I got Stitch to help me out, and since you told me about the Abounding Crystal for the arena...
Yeah, just do the first... You have to beat all the challenges anyway, but if you go through them and stack up medals, then you can just buy an Abounding. But you should also be able to find some now in these later worlds, now that we've done that. Because, like, pretty much around Radiant Garden, or maybe the second trio of worlds, you can find an Abounding Crystal. So you'll manage. You'll manage. Actually, what are my stats at right now? Let's see. Combat, 99%. Minigames, 97%. Story, 97%. Item collection, 72%. Total playtime, 43 hours and 31 minutes.
Yeah, you got a lot of time on me.
That's because technically, I played through this game already when I bought the PS4 collection when it was time for Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out. I played the entire series start to finish. So, but it was a rush job. I didn't do everything there was. I didn't do collectibles. I didn't grind. I just went through the game.
Right.
So there's a lot of time put onto it. Plus, now that I'm chasing the platinum on the other two's files, it's stacking up. But we are good to go.
Yeah.
How do you feel so far?
I don't know how to feel.
Okay. We'll see how you feel when we get to the ending.
Yeah. Oh, my boy DL is streaming. I might as well just raid him.
Nice.
He's gonna lose his shit once he realizes I'm playing Kingdom Hearts, which is gonna be hilarious.
Alright. You can go ahead and do your outro.
Alright. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all are beautiful. Engine gearbox for the Challenger. Combining the artwork for all three. That actually... Raptor, do you have like an Instagram or something? Because I definitely want to see that progress. Ooh, I want to see like those progress. Like you taking all of those cars and working them to make the Batmobile. That's dope. But let me get set to sign out. Lee, it's always a pleasure playing with you.
Absolutely.
And... yeah, let's get set to raid my boy DL. Which I'll probably hop on his stream and play some Bomberman with him. So let's get set to raid. Honestly, shout... Alright, that's fair. But I'm definitely interested in all the progress. But let me know. So let's raid Blackstone V1. Everybody, thank you so much for everything. I don't know if I'll be live at all this weekend, since I will be out of town and doing a bunch of other things whatsoever. Hopefully, if things turn out right, I'll have the studio all set and ready. And I cannot wait for that. Because I know the moment I get that done, we're starting God of War from the beginning. Nice. And I'm looking forward to it. It's going to suck to start with Ascension, but that's how it's going to be. But then after that, we going straight into Dead Space. One of my favorite shooters of all time, and the best horror game I have ever played in my life. But with that being said, everyone, I wish you all a good night. Take care, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye-bye.
Alright, and you're clear. Alright. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you Lintja B06. I'm pretty sure I know who that is, but I have no idea how in the world I'm supposed to say that out loud. For your follow, and thank you to everybody else, especially Sammy, who just came to hang out today. Thank you to Raul for joining me, of course, and I'm really looking forward to putting this to bed next week. We're really right there. And I'm
looking forward to it.
Alright, so my schedule coming up for the rest of this week is tomorrow I will be playing some... Well, actually tomorrow is my streamer anniversary, and I will be playing a very special surprise game that is very near and dear to me for day 5 of my Gamers Outreach campaign, and I really hope you guys will tune in for it. Not on your life. But anyway, make sure you guys tune into that, because it's going to be great. On Saturday, we will be starting The Last of Us 2. On Sunday, we will be playing Gamers Outreach Day 6. Day 6? You said Day 5? I don't remember what day I'm on anymore, man. I think it's Day 6.
The numbers don't lie, but they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
And we will be playing Darkwood, which I think will be kind of cool. I've played it a little bit, but I really don't know what I'm doing. On Monday, we will be playing more Mass Effect 3, and on Thursday, we're finishing this, which is going to be outstanding. So if any of those games, suit your interest, make sure you tune in for it. But until then, I'm going to be popping a raid for my stream teammate and friend, Aki Komori, who we have not gone to see in a little while, so I'm going to go show her some love. Everybody, just thank you once again, and I hope you all have a wonderful night, a wonderful start to your weekend, and I hope to see you in the next episode.
Yo, what's up, Chris?
Bye, everybody.
Not much.